Hey, great, you're doing your homework. Welcome to A Better Way to Learn Biology. This is our first video. This is a sort of a sample of how we'll be using videos this semester in Biology 110. Where am I? I'm over here. There I am. How you doing? I want to give you a little bit of a taste of what our course will be like with the use of videos. So this will be a good demonstration of that. It'll be short. I wanted to show you over here on the side, you'll see this toolbar throughout our videos. This is a program called Ink2Go, and it lets me, uh, I can draw on here if I want to draw things. Isn't this great? I can type things to you if I wanted to type things to you. So it's a way that I can actually interact with the video and give you some information before class, so when you come to class, you'll be ready. And I think it's good to erase that. So let me show you a little bit how this program works. This is a sample here of what our course will look like. I'll have some information for you, and I can do things like highlight it, etc. But let's focus on the flipped classroom for now. What is a flipped classroom? Really, it takes the traditional classroom and kind of turns it upside down. Rather than you coming to lecture and listening to me talk for 75 minutes, 2 days a week, and you go home and read biology to kind of fill in the gaps, this kind of goes the other direction. I'll provide short videos for you before you come to class, so that when you come to class, we'll get to that part in a second, we'll use our time differently. So outside of class, you'll watch some videos from me and from others. I'll provide some supplemental resources. There'll be chances to practice. We'll have some sample questions, some assignments you do outside of class to help you get ready. And we've mentioned these in class already, Mastering Biology and Blackboard. Mastering Biology is a site that goes with your textbook. I will write questions, so maybe you'll watch a video and answer questions before you come to class. Or I may have a quiz in Blackboard. So what do we do in class? Class is really time for questions. When you did your assignments, what did most people miss on their assignments? Let's focus on those. We'll get a chance to work in groups, and we'll deal a lot with what we'll call fuzziest points. What's just not making sense? We'll have more time in class to focus on the parts you didn't get than spend time reviewing stuff that you probably already understand. We'll also do more activities like case studies and simulations. We may have some short videos. There will still be lectures. They just won't be 75 minutes long. I'm hoping that I can lecture very little in class so we can spend our time focusing on learning the more important stuff that maybe most people didn't get from their assignments. We'll have demonstrations, hands-on activities, and I'll give you a little bit of a preview for next time. So let me erase. So what does a classroom not mean? Let me move me for a second. What does it not mean? Is you can't ask questions. Of course you can ask questions. That's actually, you can ask questions better in a flipped classroom because there's less structure to the time we have in class. There are no office hours. Yes, there are. The instructor will not be teaching. Yes, I will. I'll be teaching you really in two different ways, with the videos and in class. Yes, there's still going to be tests. This class is not going to be learning anything any different than any other Biology 110 classes, and the class will not be harder. It will not be harder. So, an important question that you're probably asking is, okay, does this work? Actually, it does. There is a lot of research going on flipped classrooms, and they've been worked on for the last several years. As you see there, ASTAT, the one that's cited most often, 71% of instructors find that the grades of students improve when they switch to a flipped classroom strategy. And this is not the first time it's ever been done, or not even the first time it's been done at CCCC. In fact, I flipped an A&P 1 lecture last spring, and the grades were dramatically increased. People find the learning a bit easier because you can focus on what you need to focus on. That said, let's say we give a short lecture on a video and it didn't make sense. You can just rewind it and go back and watch it again. And maybe the second time through, it makes more sense. Kind of hard to rewind me in lecture, but you can rewind me all you want on video. So, hopefully you're ready to get started. you need to get ready. But you'll find that this class actually, because it's Biology 110 and our approach is to focus on conceptual biology and we'll focus on concepts on the video, I think you'll like it. I do want to add, it doesn't mean you're going to be working less. You will still have to prepare when you come to class. You will still work in class. So we're just sort of shifting when you're working and shifting when I'm working. But we're doing that because everything is suggesting that this approach actually improves learning. And that's why we're here. Thank you very much. And you'll see your first concept video soon. Thanks.